Hi, this is Captain Al Lorenzetti for skimmeroutdoors.com, Trophy Fishing Tackle, Ramsey Realtors, and Bergen Bay Docks, bringing you the weekend update and fishing forecast. This for the weekend of July 7th, 8th, and 9th. Weather first, tomorrow looks like a good day. Maybe a sprinkle in the morning, couple of showers. You know, not much though. Wind, southwest 5 to 10. So basically a nice day. Probably overcast most of the day, which I kind of like. And so Friday sounds like a decent day. Saturday also decent, 10 to 15. Southwest seas 2 to 4. That's the near shore report. So a fishable day. And then Sunday looks like a real beauty. Northwest 5 miles an hour, going southwest in the afternoon, seas 2 to 3, near shore report. So Sunday looks like the day to really run long if you want to run long. Let's talk about running long. A couple of people this past week, a few people, friends of mine, made a few trips. Scott Roberts made a trip out there with his sons. He went to the Texas Tower, trolled. I think he trolled towards like the Bacardi. Oh no, Texas Tower, I heard he trolled towards the tip of the canyon. He had 3 bluefin, 2 small ones, and one of just over 100 pounds. And that was on the troll. Also, another buddy of mine, Chris Madonia, made a trip out there, and they had a couple of small bluefin. And then they had a big one on that almost spooled a 30 wide, 4 to 15 minutes, pulled the hook. So there's a few big bluefin in there, in that area, but there's nothing really concentrated yet. But we got to get some boats out there, maybe do some chunking, and kind of get these fish into a feeding mode, you know, and just kind of make something develop. You know, like the old days of the Bacardi, there were 100 boats chumming every day. It was like they just kept the whole body of fish there for 2 months, and it was like crazy fishing. So anywhere, that whole line from like Texas Tower, Bacardi, down to the Coimbra, that 30 fathom curve always seems to be the magical bluefin type of area. So that's what's happening. Shark fishing is okay. It's not really red hot, but everybody's going out there, you know, and they're catching some fish. You know, they're catching some nice threshers, a couple of makos around. So definitely, you know, I used to like a troll in the morning, make it a combination day. You know, break things up. After a while, if it's not happening trolling, you get kind of tired of just hearing the motors running. Go out there, I troll early for 2-3 hours, then bring a can or two of chum, stop, put down a slick for 2 or 3 hours, and then start trolling again for the afternoon bite, like 2 o'clock to maybe 3 or 4, and then run back in. So that's a nice way to break it up and have a nice kind of combination day, and maybe score with both. I've scored with tuna and shark on the same day. Inshore, you know, there's still reports some big bass are still being caught in New Jersey. It's kind of weird. The entire body of fish did not move as one. I think it's because there's just so much bait around that there's bait anywhere they want to be. They're not running through an empty sea and they got to swim until they find something to eat. So there's still big bass lingering over on the Jersey shore. I know of a couple of big fish caught over here on our south shore between Fire Island and Mauritius Inlet. But it's just, you know, it's a fish here, a fish there, but big fish in the 40s. And then in Mauritius, I heard there's a pick of fish, you know, 15 to 20 pounds on, you know, on spot and on big bunker if you can find them. And so there's a pick going on there. Fluking in the ocean is, you know, kind of spotty. It's okay, you catch a few fish. But today, very interesting, we have a good tide now in the morning. We got top of the flood in the morning hours. So my buddy Rich Santos and I, Captain Rich, we went out and hit it, you know, that top of the flood started the ebb right around the inlet area, and we had 3 nice fluke. One about probably 3.5 pounds, another one maybe 2.5 pounds, and one just, you know, like a keeper size, 19, 20 inches. A bunch of sea robins. There was life there. There was action, which is much better than it has been. So I think we got a little shot of fish that came in, and it was decent fishing today on the inside. You know, earlier in the week on Monday I went out and I had a great time with some sea bass, hit a couple of local pieces, or not too local, you know, 15-mile range local, and had some real nice sea bass with a couple of guys. We had some nice, you know, knuckleheads, some real nice fish, 3-4 pounds. So that's viable too. That's still excellent fishing. Hopefully you can get onto a piece that really has been banged up too much. I'll tell you, on the offshore reef, you know, the party boats and everybody, they hit all the big pieces. But if you take your time and you look around, there are small pieces. You don't need very much. You know, being a recreational fisherman with a person or two on your boat, you only got a 3-fish limit. You know, 6 fish you're going to max out. If you go over a little hump of bottom and you look at your recorder and you see a little scratches above that little lump, that's fish sitting on it. You know, all you need is a little piece like that. Set up a drift over it, and you probably catch yourself a couple of nice sea bass, and you know, and make a good day out of it. So let's see. I guess that's about it for today. Don't know of any tournaments coming up right away, but looks like fishing has definitely improved, and it should be a great weekend of fishing out there. So get out there, have fun with your friends, catch them up, and have a great time.